Ah, wait. Zoom out a bit.
What if I just like it from my phone?
I don't know. Then you like it, innit? What else? Yo. It says rotate the flipping screen. What are you on about? I just wanna zoom out. Okay. Alright.
Oh, what the hell? That's so frustrating.
There we go. We'll just leave it like that. Alright, come. Need to duplicate this, duplicate, boom. Bang. Offside that. Back that. There we go. That. Boom. Give me some water.
Let's please leave an angry comment below, destroy me verbally, and tell me which artist is your favorite. And we can all share our favorite artists with each other in the comment section. Angrily. That being said though, while my butt recovers from the pain of sitting on a bird, let's dive into number 1. First up, we've got...
It looks like
It'll stop
This should not
lagging.
come as a surprise to anybody. Bloop has been a big part of my art journey for a very long time. He's got such an incredible rendering style. It's so realistic yet so simplified, very impressionistic.
You
And
can
can
put
we
your
just talk
charger
about
in.
the way he does metal rendering? Like, this stuff is insane. I love that when you zoom in, it doesn't make much sense. It just looks like random brushstrokes. But the moment you zoom out, it just, the whole picture comes together. Look at the rendering on this. He makes me question my whole career as an artist. In fact, he makes me question my whole life. I mean, you can just look at any one of these paintings for such a long time and just get lost in all of the details. My goodness, has been a huge influence for me when it comes to rendering metal and reflected textures. So big thanks, big shout out to. And next up we've got the
Wait, check that,
an
bro.
absolute
I think that one's
design.
done,
God, I can't believe these guys didn't make it into my last video. To reformat these very known for this loose, energetic, and highly simplified artistic style. Such amazing, simplified rendering, great use of hard and soft edges.
Plug it in, try it.
It's powerful. It's got such a sketchy feeling to it. And look at the way he stylizes the faces of his characters to make them even more expressive. Look at these big eyes, small face. Right. And he gets his inspiration from some of the most creative images. I mean, just look at the shape language here, right? Amazing character design.
Oh,
look at these
I've been
awesome
plugging in the wrong
guys,
one.
right? And this is all inspired by a trash can and a trash bag. Ramon,
Oh,
you're crazy. He's amazing. He's probably less mentally stable than I am. Just look at the color scheme, the character design here. Look at the little visual elements that call back to the original reference. I see this and my mind just goes boom. You know? Next up, we've got an amazing VizDev artist, Cat Sai. I actually discovered Cat's work through this book right here. This is the art of Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse, and you can see some of these spreads are painted by Cat Sai. If I remember correctly, Cat played a really big part in designing the visual identity of Gwen's world. Some of these pieces are just so phenomenal.
Put it on the floor.
Look at the use of colors here and the use of the textures with the brushstroke. Look at that. Oh.
Hi, how are you? No, with the
Meet the
truck
Sharp
driver.
CryoGlow, the UK's first anti-aging, damage repair and under-eye cooling.
How are you? I'm good. What about you?
High-power
Happy New
LEDs
Year
deliver
to you.
visible
Happy New
results
Year
in
to you
just
as well.
And there's some description here for insight into why she painted the world this way. It's just fantastic. And if you go a little bit further back on her page, you can see she's got
There
some
we go.
amazing
We're set.
paintings. Now, when I see
Start
stuff like
drawing.
this, I'm just so inspired. I am ready to go. And just, and my
What
career
brings you
just
here?
has
What time is it for
stunning
you?
use of colors and textures and amazing simplification. This is so wild. Okay, moving on before I cry. Another one of my absolute favorites, Hishan Habshi. He's known as...
Yeah, let me show you the video I was talking about.
What's it?
I'm okay. Just stop work. Sounds good. What time is it for you? It must be pretty late then, isn't it? Where's this thing? It's like how you used. What's the art progression or something? It is 1:36 a.m. in the morning in England, UK. Hey yo, me too. Yo, me too. Yo, you need to go sleep. Yo, what part of England? No. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, can you hear me good? No work tomorrow. You should be going to sleep. Get your rest up and then you can do whatever in the morning. Where's this thing? How we used to troll? Ring. Yeah.
That
That's right.
does not look like a horse. That looks like some
Watch
kind
this
of
art.
lizard.
Birmingham. Yo, I went Birmingham the other month.
Yeah, okay. Stop that. Stop it right now. Stop. What's up, guys? It's the holiday season. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I'm feeling good. It's a beautiful day today, but not as beautiful as you. Sorry. But I want to do something special today. I want to give you guys a gift. So many of you have been asking to see my old art for the
Hello,
last
Plain
2
King.
years. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it.
How are
yeah,
you
this is gonna be an
doing?
embarrassing video, but it's not on brand for me.
Let me
I'm
choose this
embarrassing
one.
myself in front of hundreds of thousands.
I'm from Kingston,
That's
standing
just
Birmingham,
why. So let
UK.
me turn on this camera and let's
Sounds
get
nice.
started. And there. Oh, and for the sake of my dignity, this is the work that I do now, in case you guys don't know. Alright, let's get started. We're gonna go chronologically from when I was a tiny baby, all the way up to my high school arc. This is my first sketchbook. I kept it from 2008 to about 2010. So all the drawings that you see here are from 10 to maybe 11 years old. You guys ready for the first
10 or
sketch?
yeah,
Check it
10
out.
10 or
It's
11
an
years old.
unfinished drawing of Optimum Prime. We are off to a fantastic start. Just look at the line art on that. Incredible. We're only, what, like 2 minutes into this
Good,
video, and I'm
from
utterly
UK
appalled.
West
So when I
Yorkshire.
was a 10-year-old
See,
boy,
I
had a
like to
crazy
see that.
fascination with
Yorkshire.
anything robotic. Check out these
Good
vehicles and
drawing.
there's Transformers. I
Drawing.
loved Transformers. This is
It's
just
with the AW.
pages upon
Thank you,
pages
thank you.
full of
I'm gonna fill this whole
crazy,
page.
like, I
It's
gave
gonna be
them
crazy.
rankings. They had a little bit of a backstory in my head.
Getting
It was
an
just a lot of
image
fun.
up
Like, they
so I can
always
copy
turned
it.
into different vehicles, and I would try to incorporate the vehicle parts in some of the parts of the robots.
So he
You
used
know,
to
there's
draw
not too
robots.
much refinement in terms of my line art, in terms of my
Can you
shading,
draw
or
better
anything
now?
like that. And a lot of these guys are Decepticons. It seems like I've always had a fascination with the villains. And of course, plenty of unfinished drawings.
Can you draw a plane?
Decepticon, that's a
Yes, I
fine
can
line.
draw a
Oh, look
plane.
at that. There's some faces. I think I just found the first skull of my enemy ever. He has no cranium. Where's his cranium? It's pretty cool though. I was a huge fan of the Transformers movies when I was young. The Michael Bay movies were just so cool to me. I mean, for the longest time, I was kind of embarrassed about that. I kept it hidden. I didn't really show anyone what I did. But not today. No. Look at this guy. That's a pretty cool design. Bro's got a huge shield. I mean, that's kind of sick. Oh man, you know what? These must be inspired by Halo. This looks like a Halo alien ship, and these are, I don't know, robots. Tons of robots when I was younger. I love drawing robots, anything mechanical, like, and they're all.
Oh, it's pen don't work,
Unfortunately,
man.
I was a menace from a very young age. Look at all these weapons. What a disturbed young man. Oh, hold up. What the heck is that? This might be like some of my earliest.
How am I
drawings
supposed to
of people.
finish
Look
this?
At that. We got some characters. We got some poses.
Look at that bold guy.
I think, you know, now that I see this, he might have been based on my friend Dakeem. He was also an artist, but this is definitely not the most flattering drawing. Sorry, Dakeem. Because so I think at this point, Avatar came out. I was really inspired by Avatar. You get all these gunships and these mining machines. I must have been like 11 by then. A lot of inspiration from Avatar. Just
Yo, like
building
the
out
stream,
a
guys,
world
like the
similar to
stream.
that. Look at all these bombs. Yeah, I was designing ships that were able to just absolutely annihilate the blue people. Look at the weapons on these guys. My goodness, I was such a threat to society.
They look
Just
crazy,
an
innit?
unhinged 11-year-old child. Here's some more robots, but these guys were aliens. Basically, in my head, I made up this alien invasion where they just came down and decided to destroy Earth. Like, for what reason, I have no idea, but these are the aliens that came down to try to destroy us. I got some crazy weapon designs here. Oh, that must be a creature design based on Avatar.
What the hell is that?
Very disturbed. But you see, I was definitely
How
a lot more
is
comfortable
2025
drawing
going?
stuff as opposed to things that are, you know,
Sleep.
live and
That's it.
organic.
That's all
Yeah, I
I
barely
say.
drew any
I
people.
subscribe.
This was
Thank you
probably
very
about
much
the best that I could do.
for
There's a chicken.
subscribing.
That's a hairless chicken.
Can you hear
That is
background? The
funniest thing
YouTube
on the
video.
back of this book. I just have dates
Is it too
written
loud?
down for when I got my favorite toys that I wanted. What an interesting kid you were, Sam. So I really love this sketchbook. I feel like it showcases the beautiful imagination of an absolute menace to society. It's your guys' fault as a society that I was able to grow into what I am today. I should have been nipped in the bud. They should have never allowed me to exist. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Thank you, little Sam, for blessing me with this. So with that 10 out of
Why
10,
you
now we're
smile?
moving on
Just
to
stop
middle
smiling
school.
straight away.
That's right. I went to middle school. Basically, it's grade 7 to grade 8, from about 12 to 14.
That's
years old.
about
Here's the
grade
first page.
6
It's a
and
Marine
7.
of some kind. I
Yeah,
think I might have been
6 and
playing
7.
Call of Duty back then. Yep, definitely
Who's gone?
playing Call of Duty
So
back
am I.
then. Look
Yeah.
at all these guns. This gun is the smut. It'll smother you.
I'm going to sleep now. Bye bye.
I'm
Bye-bye.
sure that was the old me. Look at all these guns. This
Have
like
a
a
nice
shotgun.
sleep.
This one's actually sick. It's got a dragon on the back. I don't know if you guys can see
Yo,
that.
that's
The dragon.
crazy,
It is
dude.
a sick weapon. I mean, the horns will probably do
I'm
some
telling
damage to
you,
your own
his
hand,
art
but-
is crazy.
And we got some alien weapons here too. That's pretty cool. And there's this
Sick in it.
big
Look at
guy.
that
This is a
robot.
Russian guy apparently. And once again, aliens, but this time a little
They
bit
look
more
so
refined. Look at the
good.
shading on that. It's
Mhm.
just unfinished. Got some designs here for alien head,
They
alien
look
warriors,
crazy.
just in full armor.
He's so
Pretty
good. You
cool
started
looking. So basically, I did this
enjoying
thing
it.
where if I didn't
We
want to
started
finish a drawing,
doing
I
the
would
same
just do
age.
this and
He's
pretend
older,
like
but
he
we started
was
doing the same
invisible.
age. But he
Why
drew way
spend
more.
one time on drawing when drawing invisible? Huge. This is kind of cool. This is like an alien dog.
Look at that,
thing.
bro.
This thing looks vicious. It's kind of disturbing.
Crazy,
Too. I'm not gonna lie. I did a
bro.
lot of disturbing drawings when I was a young man. Okay, this is really nice. I've got like some ship designs. I've got some scenes, some battle scenes. There's like some alien giant spaceships that are here to invade.
He's like
This is a
11 years
ship
old at
design,
this
though,
time.
but
He's at your
just-
age.
I loved war. Oh yeah, I remember him. He's one of the good guys. Oh my god. Wait, this one's even better. Look at this. I mean,
Look
for
at
like
that,
a
bro.
13-year-old boy, that's kind of sick. Check out that ship design. I feel like
Give
when
me my
I got to middle
slippers back.
school,
I don't
a lot
feel
of my drawings just
comfortable
became
without them.
so much more refined. You know,
Just
the
the
designs
slippers.
and
I
stuff
can't
seem a
even
little bit more
walk it up.
purposeful.
I
And
can't
again,
walk
there's a
it
lot of
up.
guns here, and I really do like some of these designs. This must be an
What do you
alien
look
weapon
for?
because that weird handle. I remember sometimes I would draw one of these guys, I'd create one of these designs, and then I would just visualize them. I'd just like make these imaginary battles in my head on my walk home from school. See, not to sound like a boomer, but that was boredom.
That's someone who
You're bored
actually
as a
likes
child.
art.
You can actually foster your creativity and imagination. But nowadays, all these iPad kids, like, they got no time to think. They're just consuming like zombies. When I have kids, I'm not gonna give them iPads. They gotta learn to
You have a
be
big
bored.
bogey
And I
in
think
your
this about brings us
Mhm.
to the end
Big bogey
the
in your
Alien
nose.
series, and this is now the start of the fantasy series. Because I think this
Hey,
is when
yo,
I started
these look
playing Dark
crazy, I'm
Souls.
telling you.
Yeah, this is
Look
just
at
when I
that!
started playing Dark Souls. Look at this guy.
This shading is
And,
crazy.
Oh my
Look at
God,
that.
can you guys see the detail in that? That is crazy. There's like a floating castle too. That's actually insane. I'm slightly impressed. That looks pretty cool.
Look
Just
at the shading.
unfinished, of course. I have plenty of these unfinished drawings. And oh, this is Skyrim guy. This one's really cool.
How
I
old did
actually
you say it
included
was?
this one in my new upcoming art book. That's available for pre-order. You guys
There's
can
this
check
one
out
I've
the link
seen
down
here,
below,
so
but
it's so good.
this is a really cool looking castle design. This is another assassin design that I actually ended up
Huh?
finishing
Look,
the shading for. I definitely didn't have as
Oh,
much
watch,
knowledge
watch.
about fantasy and medieval type armor, so you can see some of these armor plates almost look like modern combat armor. There's some OC designs, okay, some earlier faces. I would say that I had pretty solid shading for this age, but again, more faces here, even more faces here, just more designs for characters. I think my stories for these characters were they were supposed to be like a band of assassins. Might have been slightly inspired by the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim, because I was so into that game back then. But yeah, this is a really cool drawing. Not bad at all. Oh wow,
That's the one.
another good one. So in middle school,
But I know
started to draw
I see
more
his
people,
water. You should see his
more
watercolor
organic shapes,
ones.
less
He's gonna
robots.
show it in
This is
the video
ridiculous,
in a
but
bit.
here, this might have been one of my earlier attempts at drawing a horse, and you can see it just didn't go that well. That
Yeah, that's the
does
horse
not
sound.
look like a horse. That looks like some kind of lizard. So now that I see these drawings, I actually remember the process for drawing
That
them.
one
And I
looks
think
like
the last one, I didn't use a reference, and I was like, why does this horse look like a Komodo dragon? So in the second one, I actually used a reference for the face of the horse, and I think it turned out so much nicer. But again, either this person is only 3 years old, or this horse is just absolutely massive, because the scale is so off here. There's another face, kind of stiff, but you know, I will say it's very nicely shaded. So here's some attempts for like concept drawings. This is towards the end of the sketchbook, by the way, so this must have been when I was around 13 years old, probably. But you can see there was an attempt at doing some expressions, just didn't turn out the best, but these were some of my earlier face drawings. And there's a big wolf. We got some cool creature designs here, look at that. Oh my god, a furry. Have I been a furry this whole time? There's a samurai that I didn't finish. This was the beginning of my fascination with samurai. This is the final page of the sketchbook. Got What an edgy little kid. So
That's
that's
sick.
my middle school sketchbook. I feel like you can definitely see the improvement in the art, and there's something.
And he does
truly
most of it without
amazing about
reference.
this unapologetic creativity.
That's someone
So
who
I'm gonna give
studies
that
art
a
when he was
10 out
younger.
of 10. Obviously, I was a little bit more conscious at this age, so it's
He
not as
studied
cute as
art
the
more than
one
you then.
before. But now I'm
No,
gonna show
he
you
had
guys
a
some
teacher.
loose pieces.
I never had a
We've
teacher.
only been seeing sketches so far, so you guys probably think,
Like
oh,
a
my goodness,
personal
sketch.
teacher.
No, sir. No. I've got here some old watercolor paintings of mine. With most of
Yeah,
these paintings,
these.
they
Look
were
at that.
actually done during a tutor class. So basically,
See?
what happened was my mom signed me up for a class with this old Asian guy every single week.
See,
So I just
old
go
guy.
over and sit down and just draw or paint for 3 hours straight.
See?
No breaks, no playtime, no snacks, just drawing for 3 hours straight until my mom comes to pick me up. Here's some watercolor paintings that I want to show you guys. So this one's 2011, March 5th. When I was younger, I think watercolor was definitely my favorite medium, and this was, I believe, based on a famous painting. I did a lot of studies of famous paintings.
I
just
remember
to
he
understand
did
colors
something
a little
about his
bit better.
family.
I believe this one here is also a study of a famous painting. You can see the details here look really good. This was from 2010, so I would have been probably 12 years old here. Look at the colors on
12
this
years
pot.
old.
That's just gorgeous. I mean, the fact that I was doing this at 12 is pretty crazy, even though it is with the guidance of a tutor. That Asian man, I thank him to this day. He helped me a lot. And some of these drawings, I believe this one was done on my own. And the best finishing touch I've ever seen is there is a speck of bird poo on here. How did that get there? I have no idea. But it's birds and bird poo. Like a philosophical piece. It's like an interpretation. It's like a modern art. I believe this is a photo that I took on my camera of a cute little gift shop, 2010 October. This wasn't part of my art classes. I think I was just sitting at home one day and my mom was like, this kid's not doing nothing. Go paint. I was like, here's some more studies. 2010, I was 12 years old here. Again, I think this piece is also going to be included in my upcoming art book, so you guys can see it there as well. But I'm a big fan of this piece. I mean, just the details
that
and
one
rules
is
in the
cool.
cloth here look really
Look at the
good.
shading.
I think the transition from the purple to the orange with the watercolor medium, not easy to do, but I think I did a good job here. This is from 2009 when I was a little bit younger. It might have been one of my earlier watercolor pieces. I think this was based on a famous painting as well. And I mean, I love the fog here. Just it's got a creepy atmosphere. I really like that. Some more still lifes. You know what I find really interesting is that if you look at these watercolor pieces, let's see if we can catch that. But do you guys see the pencil lines here that kind of show through the colors? That actually kind of reminds me of the way I still paint today, where my sketch lines are literally visible on top of the colors. So I don't know if I do it intentionally now or if it's like a subconscious thing from way back here that kind of carried over, but it's kind of become a part of my painting style now. It's very interesting. Here's another really cool piece. You'll also be able to see a higher resolution of this in my art book. Just gorgeous. Gives you the feeling of summer morning. This is a famous boat. If you're traveling from Toronto to Niagara Falls, you're going to see this boat by the highway. It's just docked in the lake. No one's moved it in like, I don't know, like 100 years, but it's just been sitting there. And I took a picture of it and painted that. Look at the water. I mean, that's pretty impressive, honestly. 2011, I was about 13 years old. This was my first acrylic painting. My very first one, I think. I remember trying it out and thinking, my God, this medium is so much more forgiving than watercolor. But I think I still ended up liking watercolor more. Here's another watercolor piece, and you can see, again, see the sketch lines showing through the colors? So this batch of paintings from grade 6 to grade 8, I would give a 10 out of 10. I genuinely think that if I saw a 12-year-old painting stuff like this today, I'd be a little bit scared. I would probably call animal control. And that brings us to high school. So this is going to be my high school sketchbook. Now, so far, if you guys are seeing these pieces and you're like, man, I wasn't doing this at 12, and you're starting to feel disappointed or discouraged, stop that nonsense. Here's the thing that I always tell people that you got to understand.
How long
is
you been studying?
artistic level and age shouldn't be intrinsically tied together. It's not about your actual age. It's about how many years you've been practicing, how many years you've been learning. And for me, I started learning art in China from before I was even in elementary school. And I'm not talking about fun kid art classes where you just go and you doodle, you do some arts and crafts, and you go home happy. In Chinese art classes, you get there and it's like a military boot camp, okay? They sit you down and they slap you over the head with art fundamentals. They just destroy you. They beat you. They might actually beat you. So I had years of that before I came to Canada. And in Canada, I was still learning. So if you're someone who's like 20 right now and you're like, I can't even do that, just ask yourself, how many years have you been seriously studying?
Actually, what do you think of
If it's
the
not
weight
that many,
bandwidth
then
now?
you can't compare your work with a 12-year-old
Does it look the
who's been
same?
studying for like 7 years.
Not
with
to
that,
that,
right
to
now,
just normal.
on to the high school arc. Oh my God, the sketchbook is huge. It barely fits on the screen. So during this time, I did keep multiple sketchbooks.
Does it look
There were
better?
a couple that I used
Yeah, it looks
for
like
art
it's got
classes in
some-
school, and this one
It
was
looks
my
a bit
personal
like
sketchbook.
mustard.
I don't think I'm gonna show you guys the sketchbooks that I used for my art
Look,
classes
it's
because
mustard.
it was mostly a bunch of BS just to get me grades on the process work. Oh my god, look, it's a furry. She's literally got cat legs. That's crazy. Maybe I am one of you guys. There's some character designs, some world designs, some creature designs here. I think those are pretty cool. I would have never shown this stuff like even 3 years ago, but now
I shall
feel
change
like
it now.
I'm just so used to getting embarrassed that it doesn't even register in my brain anymore.
There.
Indeed. So this is the
Yeah,
front view,
I
three
remember.
quarters view,
He
and
was doing art commissions. He was
this
getting
character
paid
sheet.
at like
So this is
15,
the front
16.
view, three
You do that with
quarters
a
view,
reference.
and side view. And last but not least,
Without a
some
reference.
expression sheet.
It's still
Thank you,
clean.
Rhino Mafia boss, for getting me into this program. Animation portfolio, pretty solid. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. So there you guys go. There's some Sam lore. That basically covers from late elementary school all the way.
Think he's good.
Yeah.
Better than me.
Yeah.
You watch now. I just watch you what you watch.
I don't know what to watch though.
Huh?
I don't know what to watch.
Bruh. Should I watch anime? Should I start one? What anime?
Mhm.
I was starting this one. Should I watch it? I got bored of it in the first 5 seconds.
Aware of that.
What the hell is that?
Oh man.
It's about
It's
traveling.
already out of sight.
Do you know watch
You're
it?
so lucky. I wish I could go.
That looks so bad.
You know, it seems
It's got like 3 seasons.
Oh, that. So bad.
Full Alchemist.
Do you know what thingy? There's another one that's called. Have you ever watched Dun?
Blue Box. Huh?
Have you? That's what.
Dun.
Yeah.
We literally watched it together.
No, the last one.
Yeah, do you not remember?
Oh yeah.
You know this is on Netflix. I was gonna
Yeah,
watch it,
know.
but it's not.
I just said that.
It's not in dub. It's not in dub though.
Do you know that one anime? There's that guy like that's reincarnated. He got betrayed. He was like a spy. He got betrayed.
The Shield Hero.
No, he used to be a spy. He got reincarnated. He died and he died and he reincarnated as a from a god and then he turned into a boy. He with white hair and he turns into a spy or assassin.
I know that one.
Then
Wait a minute.
his normal form was like he had that.
Black hair.
Yeah, he was like some old man.
What's up? Hello, official wolf. How you doing?
Like quite old.
Wait a minute. I think I watched it.
It was so good. I watched the recap.
Yeah, good. What you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, it has. Happy New Year. Where's it gone? I swear. It was in my watch list, I think.
You finished watching it.
Nah, I think I watched it. Yeah, you too. Thank you. What's your 2025 goals? I need to watch that. I need to watch this.
Isn't that winter skin we got?
What?
That winter skin we got.
And what?
An anime adventures.
I don't know.
That epic.
I don't know. But I watched all of this. I remember watching this. This as well. And it's in Shadow. Bro, I had way more in my the other anime website I watched. You get like, thank you. I'm on 3 likes, I think, 2 or 3. If I include myself.
You.
I watched Freeing. I finished it all. Have you watched Shangri-La Frontier? Season 2 came out. No way. I watched season 1. It's about VR.
時は現在
It's like
VR.
My Soul Academia. I mean,
Super reality series dominate the
Bye, Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online. By Sword Academia. Why do you even mix that up?
Oh, I know.
gaming landscape, giving the players a new way to play.
It's such a good show. It's not like sad where the guy gets stuck in the game. It's just like he just plays the game, and he's just good at the game. Season 8 of Tales and Demons and Gods. Damn, bro. Where's the other season?
How is it 8 seasons?
I know. Who got time for 8 seasons? I do. Probably watch it all in a day. Like how I watched The Dragon Prince, all 7 seasons in a day, in 2 days. Stayed
So
up.
each episode.
Hello, Plain King again. Stayed up till 4 a.m. watching and then I couldn't even sleep. I woke up and just did it again. No cussing. And he just swore right there. No cussing, MF. And he just that sentence has swearing in. Blade X, 60 episodes.
I don't watch Blade now.
I don't watch it.
What is it
I
about?
couldn't sleep. Who is swearing? I'm so confused.
Special work here.
I couldn't sleep. Welcome back on the stream. I swear Solo Leveling is coming out. When did I swear? I did not swear. I couldn't sleep. My sister, your sister what? It's cussing. That's quite bad. Tell her to stop. Naruto Shippuden. When you said 3 seasons, you are cussing. I know, I'm so confused. Pre, did I swear?
Oh.
What? I said, what the hell? Who's gonna watch that? That's not a swear word. Oh, you know what I used to do? I used to go to anime recap, have nothing to watch. What I do?
I know, I go to anime recap. Bro, what the heck?
That's a man.
Have you experienced any side effects?
Por enquanto, no. Not yet.
Not yet. Have you had any side effects from not being natural?
I've just had an easier time recovering and building muscle.
Yeah, man, bro. That's a man. That's a whole big man. That's a whole man. Yo. Wait a minute. I'm on. Look how many subscribers I got.
I have 24 subscribers and I can't be doing this.
Because I just get fake accounts and I mean my own accounts and just subscribe. Look. I'm almost on one subscriber.
Give my phone.
Wait. I'm gonna wait for that one part. You just almost finished all of them.
The water tastes sweet for some reason. Did he put sugar in the water.
Man, this tastes so good.
Why it's so cold?
Unranked to challenge it in 10 hours. How? How do you get that good rank? I don't even think it's possible. You have to win every single game.
How much people in the stream?
There's 4 people in my stream.
But they're not came to see you join.
Hmm?
They just came to see you join.
What?
You know when it's like 3 o'clock and they're streaming, is it everyone like on?
Yeah. Oh.
1,000 days straight.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. What should we watch?
It's like 3 years.
This video was 2 weeks ago. It didn't feel like that long.
Like one.
What shall we watch? Man, what shall we watch?
That week.
Shall we watch this?
Okay.
I want to draw faces, like him, but I just can't draw faces.
Yeah, come on, I want to learn how to draw faces. That's what I was going to do. I was feeling of learning faces and drawing this whole page with just faces.
Meet Kiana, Shiori, and Karthik. Just a few merchants from around the globe who have switched to Shopify, the leading
Something
e-commerce
like
platform. Why'd they make the switch?
Can't draw faces. I'm sad. I give up.
It's like give up.
What?
That's deep up.
Hey, do you like faces? Because I like faces.
That's just
And-
like give up.
I want to draw faces, like him, but I just can't draw faces.
Yeah, it's like give up.
I'm sad. I give up. So, we all know that faces are one of the most important things to know how to draw as an artist. But over the next 30 days, I'll be going to visit my relatives in China, whom I haven't seen in over a decade. And since we can't allow this valuable time to be wasted, I set a last-minute goal for myself before I left, to master drawing faces. So here's the challenge. Over the next 30 days, we're going to draw at least 100 faces over the entire trip, learn to draw a face from any angle, in perspective, without reference, and finally, being able to capture the likeness of a character while drawing them in a different angle. And by the end, we will test our understanding by drawing a select character head in all angles from imagination, only allowing one image of the character to be used as reference for their unique facial features and proportions. Wait. Learning to draw faces from imagination in 30 days? Are you sure you aren't setting yourself unrealistic goals?
I think I
It's
can
a
do
lot more
that.
possible than you might think, and I'll show you exactly how I did in this video. Disclaimer, I am not claiming that if you've never drawn a face in your life that you'll suddenly master faces over 30 days. I'm simply going to
What do you think of the basic
to learn how to draw
sketch?
faces from imagination, along with the specific training regimen that I use
Let's
to
start
get there.
grinding
So
this.
feel free to follow along.
Is the room getting warmer to you?
Good, let's begin.
No.
I know. It's not getting warmer. I don't feel any warm.
I feel colder.
You know what you used to do? Don't need the heater.
Our
Feel
journey
the
begins
fun.
with a few layover flights
I
from
feel
Toronto
the
to
fun.
Vancouver, then to Hong Kong, before finally reaching Wuhan. If in total we want to draw 100 faces, by the end of this we need to draw a minimum of approximately 3 faces per day. It's
Yeah, I
been a
remember
while
that.
since
That's
I've
so
last drawn
easy.
A proper face, so let's start simple. The
I
first
was
10
watching
faces
this in the
overall will
toilet
be purely
when I was
based
gonna go
off of
shower.
reference.
When I was like, nah,
I'll treat this
I
more
changed
like
my
a
mind.
warm-up. During these early stages,
the hell is
we
it?
want to focus on accurately representing the proportional and angular relationships between the features. The ability to copy what you see is the foundation of every artist.
You don't want it out of
regardless
it.
of what you end up drawing. It's It's something we want to make sure is solid before we even
There's
try
no
to
water
expand
in
our
there.
visual
Trust me,
library
you're
to
gonna feel
eventually draw
flipping
from
burning.
imagination.
Huh?
During the
There's
flight
no
to Hong
water.
Kong,
You
I
just
had
want
some
more
nice
water.
conversation with this lady.
Makes you thirsty and
And
working
apparently,
out.
her daughter, who's an artist,
Yes.
didn't even
I've-
draw her.
You feel hungry, but you want to drink water.
So I did
I
what had to
haven't
be
had
done.
water in like 5
Anyways,
in like
over the
2
3
weeks.
days, in total, I was
haven't
only
drunk,
able to
like-
draw
I
4
haven't
faces
drunk a
because of the
liter in,
lack of
like,
time
2
from the
weeks.
back-to-back transfer flights.
I didn't even drink water.
Move your chair to my side so I can.
By day 4, we
draw.
finally settled down at my
I
uncle's
didn't-
Move this way.
I was already very exhausted, but there were still a lot of things we had to do,
Oi.
including getting our ID sorted out,
Do it.
paying my
Move this
grandparents a
way.
visit, and also seeing a bunch of family, friends, and relatives. This meant that over the
Is it
next few
bad to
days,
not
I did
drink?
not have much
Oh,
time
I
to
just
draw at
100
all.
millimeters.
And by day 5, I was
I don't
only able
flipping
to
know.
squeeze in one face with the remaining two
Ah,
I had. This
so
isn't the
warming
start
up.
I was hoping for.
That
If
was-
we've only drawn a total of 5 faces, by
So
day
I thought
6
we-
we are supposed to have
we
20
were
faces
supposed to.
done, which will put us 15 faces.
No, there's
in
water
total.
in there.
At this rate, we wouldn't even be able to
Oh,
reach half.
it's finished.
I needed to step it up. With the impending
Change, I don't wanna
realization
watch
of
this.
how far I was already falling
I'm going
behind,
to
I just knew I had to turn my freak on
I'm going
and
to
lock in. So I woke up bright and early to immediately
This whole
finish
thing.
the remaining
Oh,
5
so
and
warm.
warm-up case studies, and did an extra detailed one just for fun.
Should I go in the house and
Finally, I was
beginning.
beginning to feel more warmed up. But what now?
Are you that
For the
thirsty?
next 10 faces, we're going to up the difficulty.
Go if you're
To do
thirsty.
that, we want to do applied studies. Here's the approach I came up with. So we're going to draw 3 faces for each angle. The first face will be following the reference, not to copy it one-to-one, but to draw it based on the
You know what I
underlying
do?
structure.
I might end the
The
stream. I
second
might just
face
draw
will be
normally.
using the first face as
Just
reference and
get-
trying
just
to
grind
vary
it through.
the angle just a little bit, but
I did
feel free to
nothing
change
except
the
sticking the
subject's
lines
features
out.
and proportions
It's
to
fine
add
now.
variety. And the third and final phase
No one's
will
watching
be
the stream, so
completely
we're good.
without reference, using what we just learned from the previous drawings to construct a face from scratch and using basic guidelines for the structure of the